Hi, Assalamualaikum. This is Evi Sayono. Today on January 1st, 2026 at 11:54 a.m. in the morning, I will be continuing my reading of a book entitled Models of Teaching, Ninth Edition, published by Pearson Education, 2015. Authors Bruce Joyce, Marcia Whale, and Emily Calhoun. Part 1. Models of Teaching, a Working Professional Repertoire. Chapter 2. Building the Community of Expert Learners. Taking advantage of our students' capacity to learn and ours. Page 23. We are beginning to understand more about why homes and preschools have large effects. A major factor appears to be the amount of talk in the home and the nursery and preschool. Barnett, 2001. Dickinson, McCabe, and Essex, 2006. Hart and Risley, 1995. If the environment is language dense and rich, the natural linguist takes over and the child learns more words and more about the structure of the language in his or her environment. By surrounding the students with language, expertly taught preschools and kindergartens can level the field considerably. But by age 5, children from the most linguistically poor families can learn to read if the appropriate models of teaching are used. The early years, in bracket K2 curricula, need to increase listening and speaking as well as reading and writing vocabulary. Overall vocabulary, measured in grade 2, predicts 30% of the variance in reading comprehension in grade 11. In brackets, C. Cunningham, 2009, Graves, 2006. Just as learning language is a natural capacity, people are born anthropologists. We learn the norms of our culture rapidly by watching the people around us and imitating them. We'll eat literally anything if our people do, and we'll stay away from any food our social environment shuns. Most of us mimic, then follow the customs of our immediate world. If the people around us shake hands on greeting, we shake hands. If they hug, we hug. If they bow, we bow. In China, we'll learn Chinese customs. In England, we'll soon look and talk like miniature English people. What can we, the parent, relative, neighbor, the teacher candidate, the formal educator, the experienced school teacher do to strengthen, nurture, and channel these wondrous human capabilities? What is our role, our work? The first principle is learning to work with nature and avoid working against it. If we learn to build classroom and school environments that capitalize on the way we are, the way people are, the natural learning ability of children will make us great teachers and parents. One of the internet premises of inductive and other effective models of teaching is that we do not have to feed our knowledge of language, science, social studies, and mathematics to our students. Rather, we help them enhance their ability to learn. If we build learning communities that draw the students into inquiry into subject matter and help those students engage with it conceptually, they will master any subject. And they will be learning more than our specified curriculum objectives. They will learn how to learn ever more powerfully because they are practicing their thinking, because they have more information, because they are using this information, and because learning and understanding are satisfying. In brackets, see the introduction to the new Science and English Language and Art Standards for an elaborate affirmation of this position. National Governors Association Center for Best Practices and Council of Chief State School Officers, 2010. National Research Council, 2011. Page 24. Let's turn to the process of building those learning communities, the nurturant and stimulating environments that enable the capacities of our students to flourish as they educate themselves. Creating communities of expert learners. This book could have been called Models of Learning. Emily Calhoun to Bruce Joyce, maybe 100 times. Let's begin by visiting two first grade and two 10th grade classrooms at 9 o'clock on the first day of school. All of the teachers are using teaching/learning models. The first part of each scenario describes the teaching/learning processes on the campus. That is, they each take place in a classroom in a school. Then we add connections to resources on the web and ways of obtaining and managing information, and they each become a hybrid. The campus and the web are working together. Scenario: the first hour of school in grade 1. The first grade children are gathered around a table on which a candle and jar have been placed. The teacher, Jackie Wiseman, lights the candle and, after it has burnt brightly for a minute or two, carefully covers it with the jar. The candle grows dim, flickers, and goes out. Then she produces another candle and a larger jar, and the exercise is repeated. The candle goes out, but more slowly. Jackie produces two more candles and jars of different sizes and repeats the process. Again, the flames slowly go out. Now, we are going to develop some ideas about what has just happened, she said. I want you to ask me questions about those candles and jars and what you just observed. The students begin. She gently helps them rephrase their questions or plan experiments. When one asks, "Would the candles burn longer with an even bigger jar?" Jackie responds, "How might we find out?" Periodically, she will ask them to dictate to her what they know and questions they have and writes what they say on newsprint paper. Their own words will be the content of their first study of reading. Jackie tells the children that she has planned another demonstration to provide them with more information. Using the interactive whiteboard as the monitor, she takes them to a website called Naked Scientists, and within that site to the kitchen science page, and then to an item called Losing Air.